Hello, mind my appearance, but we've got an overhaul of a doula set that I got. I was very blessed that a local doula in my community is kind of giving up this work, and she gave me all of her stuff for a very reasonable and good deal. So I'm very excited to share with you what I was able to get. I think I'll start with the stuff before I get to the actual books kind of setup, but anyway, mind the appearance, that's not the focus point today. So as you might be seeing here, I've got myself a giant boob, and with that came this crocheted model of a baby. So these are normally used in terms of wanting to show proper latch situations, so it's very beneficial. I think we may need to get some eyes on this baby. Like, this baby needs some eyes. I'm a big fan of eyeballs, but I really liked, it's set up, it's beautifully crocheted, and they even have like the tongue, which is so important for talk. It's just such a great educational thing that I was so blessed to have received. So yeah, this was number one item. The second item is this Elle tens machine. So in Canada, these are very hard to come by now because they pretty much just stopped importing them / making them here. So it's become you have to get them from other places. So this has the instructions even, and I took the loop off on the other side, but it's literally everything you need, including the original batter. Is unsure if they still work, but it's smart to take them out if need be. And yeah, this is just what that looks like a little bit. So never know where my camera is on this thing, but yeah, so I'm very excited about it, and all for the people that are in my area too that are going to get to use this beneficial item. So I'm very excited about that. That's one of the highlights of this setup so far. So let me see here. I just want to make sure I close it properly. So then on top of that, I was given these 2 pocket guides. So this is the pocket guide of comfort measures for labor and birth by Rebecca Decker. She's from the owner of Evidence-Based Birth. These are just awesome because it's like, let's talk about nitrous oxide as a comfort measure. So then it has all the benefits here, and I know you can't read it because it's all backwards, but I'm super excited because I've wanted these for a while, and they're just so out of my budget. So to get them in this deal, it was just incredible. And if you can see, they come in these beautiful keychains, so I think I might just put them on some sort of key ring or something that I make. And then this one is huge, but this is all about labor induction. So it's got about suspected big babies and hypertension, and it just goes about some of the risks and the benefits that you would want to use when using your brain. So those 2 came with this as well. And then I won't be able to unwrap the whole thing, but it is a huge baby wearing set. So as you can see, it keeps going and going. So this will be perfect to use when I'm supporting moms, or even, for future myself, one day. So I was really excited about that. And then, now I can't remember if she had told me that this was going to be in there or if I had completely forgot, but it had this beautiful little blue bag, and I was so curious. But it still had the original instructions from 2006, so that was when my baby brother was born. And that just tells you. So what it comes with, and I was super excited because I am a birth nerd. It comes with this miniature pelvis. So I've wanted the bigger pelvis for a while, but it's just unfortunately out of budget and, just impossible. So we've got an amniotic sac, and with that comes the placenta on mom's side and on baby's side. And it comes with an umbilical cord that actually can come off baby. There's a little hook here. Oh, where's my camera? There's a little hook there, so I can unhook it, but I won't. And then this is all supposed to be able to fit in the model as well to show. And we're going to do some maneuvering just like baby does. And it comes out. And so from there, then you would have the whole situation. So I'm really, really excited about this. I'm just going to stiff this the right way. And then with it, it actually came a baby swaddle. So you could teach new parents how to swaddle. And I thought that was awesome. I'm very excited about it. And this was all part of it. And I didn't even realize this was in there. I just was after some of the books, actually. And the tens machine, because those are hard to come by. And so, yeah, that's pretty much all of the item stuff. And let me get the books ready. Okay, let's talk books. So as we all know, I am a huge book reader. If you find my personal channel, you'll see all of the book hauls I've done in the past. So these all specifically go currently in my like office layout, and some of them are duplicates of what I already own. So I'm going to go look through, and then I may either resell or give away to new parents, depending on the process a little bit. I am looking so red. Okay, so Birth Without Fear. And I think I counted it was like 32 books, so there's quite a few books here. The Attachment Parenting Guide, or book. Then we've got The Sleep Ladies, Good Night, Sleep Tight. And this is really good because I've been thinking about getting into sleep consulting even, so beneficial. Canada's Baby Care Book. Then we've got Anxious Kids, Anxious Parents. We all know the classic, Childbirth Without Fear. Birthing from Within. I love this book. So I want to take their courses, but it's just, again, money. Sweet Sleep. Now, this is one of the books that kind of like sold me to get it. Spiritual Midwifery. This is by Ina May Gaskin. As you can tell, it's a huge book. But for someone that is obsessed with home birth, I love natural things. I really quite enjoy her stories. Like, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And it just, the print is nice. And, like, so much information. And you just, I cannot live without this. And I'm so glad that I finally have it. So then I got books like Natural Hospital Birth. And then we've got another classic one of Ina May's Guide to Childbirth. Essential Oils for Pregnancy, Birth, and Babies. I actually was so very blessed to take her small course on this, actually. And I think I have the ebook of it, but I never, ever got like the full official like hard copy book. So I'm very excited about that. I actually have to organize and label my entire bookcase thing, and that might be a video actually, so stay tuned. I know I'm reorganizing the office, so you might as well be involved in that. The Mayo Clinic's Guide to a Healthy Pregnancy. And I'm going to start making a new pile because it's going to fall over again in a minute. So then this is the very big one by William and Martha Sears, and this is called The Baby Book. And it literally has everything about babies from birth all the way till age 2. So this is a huge book. Then we have one that this is a duplicate already for me. I have actually 2 other copies of this, but Healthy Beginnings. I was really excited about this because I love nutrition and I love supporting on that. But you know what to eat when you're pregnant. And I am very excited about this. Now, this one was new for me because I watched this lady on TikTok, and this is Not Broken, an approachable guide to miscarriage and recurrent pregnancy loss. If I zoom in the photo, I'll try to tag her below, but I watch all of her videos as well. Very informative. I love her stuff, so I was excited to see a whole book on that, actually. I didn't even know she wrote, so exciting. She looked younger, so it's probably an older book. Healthy Sleep Habits, Happy Child. So that is also quite a big book, if you can tell. And yes, I have read quite a few of the ones I own. But I also like to look at new resources, especially when I have a client in my family of clients. And from there, I actually use their specific case to actually go back and look through some of these books. So it's always beneficial to have books on use. So I find it very helpful to have it. And this is my 3rd or 4th copy of Taking Charge of Your Fertility. And as you know, I love fertility, so I love her stuff. I can't tell if this is the one with the CD or not. No, but it's got colored notes. I have such a hard time getting rid of the ones I love, you know. Then I have a small mini collection. But the No Cry Sleep Solution. Then we've got The Womanly Art of Breastfeeding. And, you know, I've wanted to do a lending library, so this might be the chance to do that library formation. So who knows? Dr. Jack Newman's Guide to Breastfeeding. I was just super excited to see this one. And then Healing After Birth. And I didn't even know that this was a book, but I'm like excited. And this is thin enough, I think I could get through this pretty quickly. So then we've got The Expectant Father. So this is all great tips for facts, tips, and advice for dads to be. It's a second edition. Then we've got A Down Came the Rain, My Journey Through Postpartum Depression with Brooke Shields. And Brooke Shields has been really open about her life lately, so I was very excited to see this one in the pile a little bit because there's so much information out there, really. And this one, I've never even heard of, birth trauma. So this goes all through a guide for post-traumatic stress disorder that follows through birth. So I thought this is going to be a great read, and it's small, so it's not that bad. Smaller print, though, too. Then we've got Mothering Multiple. So this is breastfeeding and care for twins or more. So this is exciting because I'm just really excited about it. This is the second for me of hypnobirthing. Is the CD actually in this one? No, the CD's not there. That's the sad thing, is that eventually when you get used or secondhand, the CDs do disappear, unfortunately. Then we've got Making More Milk, and I don't have this one yet. So at this point, I think I've collected almost all of the La Leche League books. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. And as we all know, the What to Expect When You're Expecting. This is a 5th edition, but I have quite a few of these because this is like the most popular. Although it's not my favorite book. I find that there's way more beneficial ones out there to read. So, the Baby Sleep book. And I've only got 2 more, and then this video will be over, you guys. So, then we've got Solve Your Children's Sleep Problems. And then, last but not least, Natural Hospital Birth, the best of both worlds. So, I'm really excited about this one. I got some great stuff. As you can see, I love the ones that add a bit of color like throughout the book, and she does good. I've read pretty much a lot of these ones as well, so I think we're going to be on for a very beneficial kind of thing. So thank you so much for watching this video about my doula birth haul. If you have any questions, drop them down below. I'd love to explain some of the items maybe one-on-one, or I could try to record videos about each one. But thank you.